Hello friends, for some reason I deleted my opening clip, so watch this weird B-roll of me drinking my coffee out of my Dachshund mug with Simon. Basically today, you guys, I'm going to be reading the book club book, One Dark Window. So exciting. I don't know what was wrong with my coffee, something was wrong, but this is me starting it. She cute. But yeah, I definitely didn't film me reading the first half of this book, which is troubling. It is annoying. I am upset about it. And by upset, I mean livid, because I did, in fact, film it and just lost the clips. So just enjoy this B-roll and my voice from like a week later. Spoiler, it took me a week and not 2 days. What can you do? But I love you so much. And I'll check back when I'm like halfway through this book. KKK, love you, love you, love you. Bye. And here comes Hannah. Hello. Literally my sweats that I just changed out of. Yikes. I'm about I am about halfway through One Dark Window. I literally, I'm to the part, which is part 2, The Mist, and my thoughts so far, I'm eating this up. I love everything about it. There's moments I get a little confused because I think that the details aren't clear, and I will say 4 chapters covered an hour and a half at night, and that does not feel accurate, that all those things would be happening within an hour and a half. Seems a little vague, seems a little confusing. So the timeline of it is weird, because I'm pretty sure I just read this whole chunk and it was 2 days time. So this time is irrelevant in this book. Time is a construct in this book. It doesn't actually exist, which is a little confusing, but otherwise I'm here for it. The little flashcards, I don't even remember what they're called now, but in my mind it's when you're collecting Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon cards. It's gotta catch them all, gotta collect them all. They all do different random fun things, and I'm here for it. It does distract me every now and then. Every now and then I'm just ooh, we're all just collecting little cards, little trading cards. Ooh, there's a missing trading card. It's a little silly, goofy, funny. And I'm a little giddy about it, but whoa, that was a big... She really said, I'm putting my face on this book. Am I right? Anyway, I'm eating this up. I get why it's popular. I love it. I love the feel of it. It feels so good. The font is so big. I'm enjoying this, but I will check back in. I think that, honestly, by tomorrow night, I'll be done. So this was a little readathon, but I am enjoying this so far, and I really I don't even know how to say her name. It's not Elizabeth. Elsbeth? I feel like that meme right now that's I walked into the castle at Shokozababa, and he put his arm around me. I love Skabazama. I've always felt magical, even after my mother, Jabablaba. It feels like that meme. That's how I feel. But anyway, I'm eating this up. I'm loving this book. I'm really excited for part 2, and I am fairly attached to the characters, even though we met way too many all of a sudden. I'll get to that later, but I am feeling really attached to it, and I like the intrigue that's going on. I like that there's kind of untrustworthy leads. I really like not knowing who to trust. I love not knowing who to trust, and it's just a really gloomy, rainy day here, and I've had a lot of fun reading, so hopefully I'll finish this by tomorrow night and have some more updates for you guys later. Okay, bye. Guys, all I have to say is page 163. Girl's I get it, and then gets mad. When you get to page 163, I'm sure you'll feel the same way. That didn't make any sense. Okay, friends, quick update. First of all, chugging a Celsius because I was out of town all weekend in Chicago for work, which is great. Oh, Simon's gonna make an appearance. This is the worst I will ever look on camera. I apologize, but when I tell you that I'm so tired and I can't, I'm reaching for my book and I just can't quite reach it. We're gonna pause 1 second. Okay, backlit and propped on pillows. This is as good as it's gonna get. But One Dark Window, I am on page 252, so chapter 23. And basically what just happened is, but she just figured out who the voice inside her head is and what it is. And when I tell you I knew that, I saw that coming, and I predicted it earlier on. I should have predicted it on video. What is the point of this if I'm not making my predictions on camera? But I knew it. And so having that confirmed was great. I was on a bus full of children, and so I didn't shout or scream, but I was screaming on the inside. I was ah! But on the outside I was that was my exact reaction. It was that small gasp, look around to see if anyone noticed, and then done. I'm loving it right now. Technically it's page, 253-ish, and the physical copy is 392 pages. So I have 140 pages left. Easy. I'm gonna get going on this, and I'll be back with some thoughts in a little bit. Love you. I've read about 40 more pages, and I'm just now getting to like a point where like okay, big elm girly over here. I've been an elm girly since day one, and here's the thing. I know that people are gonna be, oh, I really wish I had a voice right now. I know people are a Raven girl. I know people are gonna be a Raven girl, and here's the thing. I'm a Raven girl too, but I am an elm girl, and as much as I love Raven's vibes, it's giving Crown of Midnight Chaol versus Dorian. And that's all I'm going to say, and I'm not going to tell you which one's which, but I'm just saying one of them is more Chaol, and one of them is more, sorry, it's Kale. I know it's pronounced like Kale, but it's just Chaol in my head, okay? And one's giving more Dorian. But all this to say, I just feel like we took a turn from, like, her realizing, like, what and who the creature inside her head was, what the implications were, to all of a sudden, like, major consequences. And I know we're told, like, throughout the book, like, it's like sprinkled in there, there's consequences, but it feels like all of a sudden we've took a rapid turn, and like her discovering the consequences are then her experiencing the consequences. Does that make sense? I don't know. So it's just like I just feel like it's moving a little bit quickly now, but in a weird way. And it feels like it's like this chapter they're like being like, oh, this is happening, and then the next chapter just happens. Like, it just feels like they're not as good of breadcrumbs that are coming to fruition. It's like, in this chapter we're predicting something, and then in the next chapter it happens. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll keep you posted. Oh my gosh, this is the worst lighting. I'm so haggard. But when I tell you, I just went on an emotional roller coaster. You guys, we finished it. Final verdict, 4.5 stars. I was obsessed. I binged most of this. I know I told you I was going to read it all in one go, but then my work trip got in the way. What can I say? And then I've just been tired the last couple days, so it's just hard for me to finish it. But I just finally read the last 30 pages. And oh my gosh, they moved so quickly. I will say, like, it's both something I expected and something I didn't expect. And I'm interested to see where this goes. I'm still Team Elm. No offense, but why don't I love Raven? Why am I zero attached to Raven, but I would die on the altar of Elm? Maybe that makes it problematic. I don't know. But thank you for reading this book with me. I have book 2. I own book 2. I can see it from here. It's on my shelf. I want to read it so dang bad. But I have other books that I need to prioritize on my TBR. So I will be reading book 2 very, very soon, but I can't. Oh my gosh, I can't contain it. This was so good. It wasn't quite 5 stars because there's just a lot of isms that kept me from like getting fully drawn in, but 4.5, I loved it. Ate it up. It's so good. I can't wait to pick next month's book. Oh my gosh. Should we just read the second one next month? No. I have restraint. We'll pick something else. But you guys, I'm pumped. This has been a great journey with this book. I hope you loved it too. Spoilers beyond spoilers. I just can't believe that she took over, like, or that she let him take over. And literally the spot that got me was when she was like, be safe. If only I'd known those were my last words to him. I thought Raven was dying, and I kind of, like, I cared to know, but I kind of didn't care. So anyway, that's all. Love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I did. Please comment below your ratings when you're done with this. I'll put, like, on the title, don't watch until you read it, because I definitely put out spoilers, but can I just say, it's so much more fun. We're just gabbing with the girls, and I love being able to just talk about what I'm reading. So I actually might do this again with next month's book, because it's also hard for me to read it in small portions. I love binging a book all at once. So let me know if that's okay with you. Okay. Love you so much. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.